Welcome to the Neighborhood Noise live session. Who are you?
We're Passenger Princess.
I'm Corey.
I'm Caden.
I'm Vic.
I'm Grace.
How'd you guys get your start, and how did you integrate yourselves into the local scene?
Well, the band started as me and Caden. We worked at a restaurant called Christie's for a couple of years. That shut down during the pandemic, and then we were like, hey, let's make a fucking band. And then we got Grace, our lovely lead singer. And then after that, we got Vic, our lovely bassist. And we're just four douchebags playing music, I guess. We're nice.
And as for integration, I would say just going to a lot of shows and making friends, making those connections, and then like gradually you start to, insert yourself more.
I joined the band late. I joined like a year after.
Year and change, I think.
Year and change. So, I just showed up one day, really.
I was just going to say, we got our first show because of Peter from Hell Bros. Grace worked with him, and he was just like, come play a show with us.
And
So
we
that was
had
cool.
no songs written.
Yeah.
That was a quick 3 months leading up to the first show.
Yeah, the first EP was like 3 months. We wrote that. And then this one, This Is Our Freebird, was like a year and change.
Some of these songs have been written for almost 2 years, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That feeling in your gut was a better excuse than one you could make up. After the dry spell, there will always be a hailstorm. It's raining down from holy heaven.
time out. This is our Freebird. So what are some of the influences or experiences that went into writing and creating this project?
Drinking PBR, for one.
Skip me.
Okay.
I got this one. I mean, for me, it's kind of funny. Two of the songs, Good Thing and Bad Driver, were written before Vic was really in the band. Same with Cowboy Song, kind of. And like for my parts, at least, I just wanted to write better guitar parts. So I just worked on that, worked on trying to do solos and stuff, which was kind of not really any solos on the first EP. But yeah, that was my influence. I just wanted to get better at playing guitar.
I like hitting drums very fast and hard. That's my influence.
I tend to get influenced by the music that I hear. So usually what happens is like Caden or Vic or Corey will bring an idea, and then it starts to like get the wheels in motion for lyrics and for melody. PBR, I remember I wrote like the initial part of that because Corey said, I want to have a song called PBR Supernova. And I said, okay, well, hey, I have a chord progression if we want to do it. And but yeah, usually it comes from these guys playing something, and then I'm like, whoa, something just came to me.
For that one specifically too, there was a little bit of overthinking involved, and I was like, guys, let's make it short. It's okay. It's a little song. Party songs don't have to be crazy. And I guess the other one I could speak on is like The Path. I just was listening to a lot of like shoegaze and emo music, and that's that one.
I just wanna sit with my friends in the basement. Let's so drunk we can't walk up the stairs. Put another movie on and talk right through it. Nobody's asking, nobody cares. Well, we need to be our supernova. Gonna have a fun night to hang with us. Well, we need to be our supernova. Every night's a party when we party with us. Well, I've been trying to tell myself not everything I do has to be clever. I'm a one-trick phony. When I got common sense, I don't play with these men who tell me they're bad. All I know is girls school and boys too. And I'm drunk and you're looking cute, yeah. Stuck in this great day, well my ambitions can wait for now. All I wanna do is sit with my friends in the basement. It's so drunk we can't walk up the stairs. Put another movie on and talk right through it. Nobody's asking, nobody cares. Well, we need to be our supernova. Gonna have a fun night to hang with us. Well, we need to be our supernova. Every night's a party, going to party with us. I'm talking about a PBR supernova. Gonna have a fun night to hang with us. Well, we need to be our supernova. Every night's a party, when you party with us. PBR supernova. Gonna have a fun night to hang with us. Well, we need to be our supernova. Every night's a party, when you party with us. Get down on your knees, remember who you are. You know that you're a star, so tell us who we are. Get down on your knees, remember who you are. You know that you're a star, so tell us who we are. Get down on your knees, remember who you are. You know that you're a star, so tell us who we are. Get down on your knees, remember who you are. You know that you're a star, so tell us who we are.
So what is everyone's favorite song on this EP?
With you? Should we start with you?
With me? I mean, PBR Supernova is fun. It's always a challenge because I start it way too fast and I can't keep up. But Bad Driver is probably my favorite one to play live just because it's fucking like you don't give a shit. You go for it. It's like the gas pedal is glued to the floor. The brakes don't work. You just hold on for dear life and pray that you don't fucking crash the car.
Yeah, I mean, I like all the songs on the EP. Probably, yeah, Bad Driver would be my favorite too, I think, especially to play live. But The Path is really fun as well.
I feel like they're all like different. So there's like different things about them that are my favorite. Like it's really kind of hard to, but I guess for like bass line in particular, The Path is probably my fave.
Yeah, I like all of them. I think they're all very different, but they all kind of have this like same thread going through them. But I don't know. I think my favorite one is probably The Path, just because it's nothing we've ever done before. It's so like different and out of our wheelhouse. So I really enjoyed that challenge too, and I feel like it has more of a narrative, like in terms of the songwriting, compared to our other songs. But I also really like Good Thing too. That's just like a sweet little love song. So that is always like one of my favorites too.
Last night I had a dream about the pathway down my street. There was a man standing there. I think he waits for me. The frost settled when the world stopped breathing. Crumpled up letters by the fireplace wilting. All I know is these fairy tales of smoke don't wake the sleeping beauty. 2 buses go by, it's -2 degrees. I can't live my life a secret. Don't wanna keep all this time waiting. I've been trying to leave all this time wanting. Doesn't get me anything. It doesn't get me anything. It doesn't get me anything. if I fall